This story is so messed up. We recently had another shooting in South Carolina that several of my followers have told me about recently. I just now found out about it. But this time the suspect had just been released from jail in November of last year. But the charges were dropped, which is probably why he did this, because he thought he'd get away with something else. In this tragic situation, this young man pictured here lost his life, and allegedly it was all over a freaking girl. Absolutely unbelievable. This young man pictured here is the victim who was shot and killed. This is Trey Dean Wright from Johnsonville. An arrest was made just after midnight on this past Wednesday, and this was in Florence County. This 19-year-old named Devin here from Conway was arrested on Wednesday, and he was charged with murder and possession of a weapon during a violent crime. He remains in custody, and he has his first court appearance hearing on August 19th, and luckily he'll stay behind bars until then. At least until then. Let's hope forever. Now, according to reports I've read, this man, Devin here, was arrested last year on August 23rd by Conway police. This was on charges of accessory after the fact to a felony and accessory after the fact to felony murder. He, as I said, was released from jail for that on November 25th, and the charges against him were dropped in February of this year. Shame on anyone who had a part in getting those charges dropped. This man was obviously dangerous. He did not need to be on the streets. Had he still been in jail where he belonged, this would have never happened. The shooting reportedly happened on North First Neck Road. That's in the Johnsonville community. According to reports, Trey was found lying in the road with several gunshot wounds. This was at around 11:30 p.m. on Tuesday night. His family said he was shot twice in the lower chest. He was eventually pronounced deceased at an area local hospital. Authorities have since said that Devin shot Trey after the two of them had a verbal altercation. As I said, it was over girls or a girl. I read that there were two teenage girls who led Devin to Trey, but I can't confirm that. According to reports, the shooting was captured on video and there were several witnesses at the scene. I don't get it though, y'all. Why do boys not fight anymore? Why don't they just duke it out? Why do you have to pull out a weapon and take someone's life? It's getting so bad. Police are now asking anyone with more information about this shooting to contact the Florence County Sheriff's Office at 843-665-2121. There's now a GoFundMe to help Trey's family during this horribly difficult time, to help with funeral expenses and whatnot if you're interested in donating. I read online some comments, and it has since been said that Trey was just a great person with a pure soul. He worked at Vox Deer Processing as a skinner, and he went to the Florence School District. His job has since said Trey was a beloved part of the community and that they will never be the same without his goofy laughter. He did not deserve to die, and I truly hope justice is served to the fullest in this case. My thoughts definitely go out to all of Trey's loved ones. For more true crime, be sure to follow, and if you're over on YouTube, make sure you subscribe.